Good afternoon. Are you guys ready for more great action? Listen, my name is Sherman Nelson. I'm the Minister of Information for USA Taekwondo, and we are about to view the women's under 57 kilogram division, and we are going to be in for a treat. But before we do that, I want to give a little housekeeping. Every athlete that comes out, not just the athlete you're rooting for, deserves our cheers and our adulation. So we want to make sure that we are revved up for all of them because they're all our athletes, all right? Yeah! We don't need any practice because they're here. But don't let them carry all the weight. We need everybody to do their part. All right. I have a joke for you. Is everybody ready for a joke? See, that's a good senior. He laughs even before I tell the joke. What is the German word for constipation? Far from pooping. Yeah, I got him. All right, here we go. In the women's under 57 kilogram division, in blue, from right here in Colorado, Faith Dillon. And in red, from the Garden State of New Jersey, Abrielle Pinto.
And our athletes have entered the arena. I am Jason Poos. I am your host here on the live stream for the Senior Grand Slam. This is the 2020 version of it. Under 57 kilogram category here. So great morning action. Hopefully you joined us there, but we're glad you're here with us now for the under 57 kilogram female division. This is our first of our quarterfinals between Faith Dillon of Colorado and Abrielle Pinto from Jersey, as they like to say, from New Jersey. Faith Dillon, originally from California, then Las Vegas, from what I hear, and now she's in Colorado training at the U.S. National Center of Excellence. Faith is in the blue. She's 5'7". I beg your pardon. She's 5'9", 56.8 kilograms, and she's a resident athlete here in Colorado Springs, coached by Gareth Brown. She's 17 years of age. Her hometown is Las Vegas, Nevada. She is a senior in high school. She won a gold this year at the 2019 U.S. Open. She won the national championship of 2019. And like I said before, she's a current residential athlete here. On the other side, we have Abrielle Pinto. She's 5'4", 125 pounds from Universal Martial Arts.
Yes, she trains
by Damian Harley.
She trains in Jersey. I know them well, know her and her family well, and Master Harley. Interesting fact about Abby, we call her Abby. She was raised in the Canadian wilderness by wolverines.
Don't hear that every day.
No, you don't.
She's 20 years old. She's homeschooled, probably because she was trained and raised with wolves.
Wolverines, sir, not wolves. They forwarded her to the wolves for her secondary training.
Understood.
Uh-huh.
She won a bronze at the 2019 Canadian Open. She won third at this year's at the 2019. I keep saying this year's, but it's 2020. It's the 2019 National Championships, and she won a bronze at the Vegas Open as well. So here we go. In the spare time, Faith loves calligraphy.
Wow.
And in her spare time, Abby enjoys hiking, horseback riding, and rescuing animals.
Well, you see where it comes from.
Yes, I do. Sherman is on it as usual.
Yeah, I try to be.
2-0 right off the bat for Faith Dillon. So right off the bat, she is handling business. Yeah. Definitely showing that she's got a beautiful front leg axial over the shoulder. Pinto being one of the shoulder athletes here, she's going to have to find a way.
She's going to have some challenges.
Yeah, she's going to have to find a way to keep her head out of the way because that's 3 in a row now. So 3 straight kicks, 3 straight head kick points for Faith Dillon taking an 11-0 lead. And the length and speed of Dillon has been a factor so far in this match.
Yeah, Faith Dillon has been on our national team. She is definitely in that category of athletes that we're looking at for 2024 and 2028. And since being here, she's just gotten better, and it's hard to believe that that was possible. But it's definitely working out. She used to train with Master Givens, and she made a lot of great progress there. Even more progress training here with Coach Gareth Brown.
Yeah, just really impressive. Left leg cut and then flips it over the shoulder, takes it and stretches it to give herself an extra few inches of length on the foot, and that's really finding the range on
That's going to get you a holding.
Abby's head.
Yep. You cannot use your armpit to hold people's feet.
I'll try to remember that.
Yeah, there's things I want you to jot down. Just jot them.
Appreciate that. That's a lot of help. That's a nice front leg defensive axe kick. So showing the defensive as well as the offense with the head kicks.
Abby is spirited. She's a great young lady from a great family, but she doesn't have someone like this to train with.
Yeah, exactly.
And when you don't get to train with this level of competition, it's hard to prepare you. That was a solid punch that I felt. I didn't just hear it, I felt it. For a 57 to throw a punch like that, that's significant.
Yeah, right now she showed so many different things. She showed offensive body shots. She showed offensive head kicks several in a row. Showed a defensive axe kick. Showed an inside left leg roundhouse kick there for 2 points. And, of course, as you talked about, a heavy right hand to keep her at a 23-point lead. I beg your pardon, a 21-point lead as the deduction came up and the punch.
Gets that leg up so effortlessly. It was harder for me to say it than it is for her to do it.
Oh, a nice sliding cut kick by Dylan. Doesn't score, but so much push and pop that it pushes Abby to the ground and gives herself a point off a deduction. So Abby Pinto now is in huge trouble.
And someone just got a wrong answer on Family Feud. I just heard the buzzer sound. Good answer, Jay. Good answer.
Good, yeah. You need to clap and like the rest of the family.
Jay. Good answer.
That's right. That's
clap
right.
like Jason Garrett. Good answer. Good answer. We're losing by 40. Good answer. All right, so.
Well, we're in the quarters. Let's talk a little
real
bit.
quickly. Let's talk about what are you telling both these ladies? What are you telling Faith?
Well, right now, I mean, I'm honestly going to have her pull back the reins a little bit and not show too much because you have to fight a couple more matches.
Your next match is against the #1 seed.
Exactly. So at this point, I don't. And strangely enough, that almost sounds pretty ridiculous because if the #1 seed is Anastasia Zolicic, and now Faith and her now training together, they probably know a lot of what she does. But I'm not showing all that out here right now to somebody that I'm holding 22-point lead on. So definitely being a little more conservative with what I throw, being a little more simplistic. But on the other side, Abby's got nothing to lose at this point. She's going to have to go forward, going to have to take some chances and really try to make some points, whether it be spinning, kicking, whether it be punching. She's going to be physical inside, looks like, with the punch. And I don't have any problem with that as long as she can follow it with some kicks because you're not going to punch your way to a win here. Good inside work by Abby Pinto. And another sliding cut kick that scores by Faith Dillon.
And it looked like it scored through her arm. That's interesting.
You talked about Abby Pinto being spirited and nothing stopping her from attacking. I like the fire in this girl. Again, just a little bit short for the girls with these long legs at the under 57. I don't know if she fights typically under 57 or if she goes and if she fights heavy or lighter at times. I've seen her at I think I've seen her up 62 before. Maybe down. Maybe.
I think the day of being the shorter player, significantly shorter. I think that day is coming to it. We might be in the 23rd hour of that day.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not because they don't have skill and they don't have timing. And I've seen some shorter players at the World Championships have some success, but if you go back and you look at
anomalies.
Yeah, and if you go back and look at the Grand Prix and the Grand Prix finals, I mean, you're not seeing that, and they're not seeing that for a reason because it's not easy to do. Again, trying to be physical inside with the punch. And the punch comes up a little high, and she takes a deduction for punching a little high. Faith Dillon, tough girl, though, gonna shake that off. Oh,
Yeah, and
there comes
that's
up
beautiful.
It didn't score, Sherman. Unbelievable. And if it did, I missed it. But that was really well done. Really well done. And you know what? After that punch, she was gonna go ahead and let a few things go, and I understand why. Yeah, she's going to try to spin high now. I'm looking for some hard spins. There's a nice over-the-shoulder kick by Pinto. Doesn't get it because Faith Dillon has enough wherewithal to move her head left and then down as well to kind of keep her from contacting the headgear. Just solid trained fighter. There's your winner by point cap, Faith Dillon. So she's moving on. Abriel Pinto will be dispatched from this event. Again,
she got some valuable experience. She got some moments under the lights on the mat. And that there's no replacement for that.
Yeah, so that's going to set up a semifinal between the number 1 seed in Anastasia Zalotich and the number 4 seed Faith Dillon. So that's going to be an interesting one. And we have an interesting quarterfinal coming up next between the number 3 seed Logan Weber out of Kansas and the number 6 seed Madeline Luster out of Texas. Good. You're watching the same replays you are, so you can see kind of the barrage of head kicks that Faith Dillon was able to hit over and over against a shorter Pinto. Nice little sliding front leg. She just acts like she's just going to raise it slowly and then changes the tempo, really speeds up the kick and pops it to the body and scores, and then does a good job of just moving to the side and not letting Pinto try to be physical inside. So, again, congratulations, Faith Dillon. Coming up with the second quarterfinal. Just 2 quarterfinals here in the under 57 kilogram division today. So, stay tuned as Logan Weber and Madeline Luster come up next. This is the 2020 Grand Slam.
All right, our next quarterfinal match in this women's under 57 kilogram division. In blue, from Kansas, Logan Weber. And in red, from Texas, Madeline Luster.
And the athletes have entered the arena. Again, we talked about this is second quarterfinal in the women's under 57 kilogram category. We're at the National Center of Excellence in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I'm Jason Poos, Sherman Nelson to my right.
Yes, y'all, and it don't stop.
We are in the broadcast booth. I'm starting to get used to this place. I'm in here a lot.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's starting to feel like homey.
So as the players are entering, we'll start giving you a little bit of the particulars on both Logan and Madeline. In the blue, we have Logan Weber. Logan Weber is 5'8". She's 57 kilograms from Versus Taekwondo and coached by Seth Wilson. Today, she is going to be coached by Sang Chop. She's 19 years of age from Kansas City, Kansas, and she's a sophomore in college at Johnson County College. She won second place at the 2019 Canadian Open. She won third. She won a bronze medal at the tag team sparring at the World Collegiate Championships there in Naples, Italy. That was a great one. And she was on the World Cup team for 2019 as well for USA Taekwondo. She says, not much I do is not Taekwondo related. I teach Taekwondo. I play tennis at the tennis club when I'm not doing Taekwondo. I work at the Taekwondo facility as well. Madeline Luster is 5'2", 125 pounds. She's from HK Taekwondo and coached by Hyung Kim. Today, she's coached by her father, Dennis Luster. She's 17 years of age from Killeen, Texas. where she is a senior in Harker High School. That's
Nice right
2-0
leg
right off the
roundhouse
bat.
kick
Beautiful.
underneath.
She also wants to go into nursing when she gets out of high school. And Logan Weber finds it quick, yes. Comes back with a solid cut kick and another solid cut kick and a head kick to follow, and then followed with another. So it takes an 8-2 lead now. She went body, head, body, and there's where you see the 8 points. And another great head kick there by Logan Weber. So really started slowly down 2-0, but has since really turned up the heat.
Yeah, she's turned it up. She gets that front leg up nicely.
Yeah, Logan keeps her, obviously know her really well.
Yeah, we've both coached her and trained her.
Yeah, she's trained in our club and our facilities. Just spent a lot of time. Honestly, I spent some time with both these girls now, and Logan Weber just has a really good front leg with her right leg, just so solid. What people don't know is she has a sneaky good spin. You just don't see it often. But she really does have a sneaky good spin hook kick with her left leg. Let's talk a little bit about the accomplishments of Madeline Lester. She competed at the junior and senior Grand Slam, so she's done both now, and she advanced to the finals at the Texas State Championships in 2019, and she just now joined the HK Taekwondo Elite team. She's going to attend nursing courses after high school. She's going to attend clinicals. That's what she likes to do now, so she's already started it, which is impressive. She plays with her cats when she's not doing Taekwondo and watches Medea movies and eats Wendy's.
All right, let's deal with that. Let's go on in for the real. She's a cat person who watches Medea movies and eats Wendy's.
Is it Medea? I didn't know that.
That's Tyler Perry's
I know who Medea
character.
is.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow. I did not. I was not ready for that.
I know who Medea was, but neither one of us between excellent ice skater and Allison on and watching Medea movies.
Yeah, we're getting some great tidbits.
I think she got a little trivia. I am going to tell you guys that she has won an award here today for me.
What award did she win,
Madeline Lester has won an award for the best penmanship of anyone that's ever filled out one of these forms, bioforms. That's excellent. But she got some.
She got
some
a
mustard.
stain on it.
She got some mustard from her Wendy's that she was eating.
She was eating a Baconator and got some mustard.
So we're gonna be here all weekend, folks. You gotta stay here with us.
Please,
no, it's an impeccable form. I'm so impressed, and so sometimes
she
I know
has excellent penmanship.
You guys,
Medea must have taught her that.
Yeah, exactly. She's gonna have to write a lot.
Hallelujah. Oh, it's gonna be a fun weekend.
Round 2.
Yes.
We're not gonna let this go off the rails. Logan Weber in the blue, Madeline Lester in the red. Logan now scores again. She's taking a 20-point lead now. She's just in firm control. We'll take a deduction for not fighting, for going down and fixing her pad. So if the match was close, that'd be unacceptable. It's not close. Oh, that was a nice front leg hook kick.
Yes,
just
nice.
Brought it right underneath.
Nice and tight. That was very good.
Really something I hadn't seen her do before. So a new little technique from a different angle. So very impressed with the addition here by Logan Weber.
Coach Wilson out there.
I'm going to say that she came up with that on her own because Coach Wilson's not going to come up with anything that good.
That was hurt. I don't like it. Tracy Robinson, thank you for watching on Facebook, and we're cheering with you. Come on, Maddie. Listen, here's the great thing about these matches. We win either way because the best athlete moves forward and best athlete is ready to represent our country, so I can afford to cheer for everybody. So, Tracy, I'm cheering with you.
Yeah, Maddie Lester doing a good job of covering, but for she's done a good job to this point. But this round, almost every other kick is scoring, so fatigue may have come into play here a little bit in the third round as Maddie Lester's just having a hard time.
Round. Yeah, it's not your fault.
I apologize. It is the second round.
You've got a new hip, and I told you that tissue had to come from somewhere.
Yeah, Logan Weber really fine range now, so Maddie Lester in a lot of trouble. She's down by multiple points. So we need to be looking for some spins here from her. This was going to be a tough matchup, just the stylistic differences.
Sure. And experience, and Logan has been a member of our national team pipeline, so she's had access to some training opportunities.
Yeah, it's interesting because
But Maddie is playing, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, so Logan Weber's going to cruise into the semifinals where she's going to take on Devin Lewis, the number 2 seed out of the world-class athlete program. So Logan Weber moves on. Congratulations, Madeline Lester, on coming and competing here. And again, she's going to go back to the lab and try to get things worked out there. But it's Logan Weber who's going to move on with a convincing win over Maddie Lester. So we have her semifinal set up here. Anastasia Lodich, the number 1 seed, will take on the number 4 seed, Faith Dillon. That's going to be a good one. On the other side, we've got Logan Weber and Devin Lewis. That's the number 3 and 2. So it's really gone true to form so far, seeding so far in this one. We're not going to take much of a break, I don't think. We are going to take a little bit of a break, I've been told now. So we're going to take a short break. We're going to come back with our semifinals here in the women's minus 57 kilogram category. So stay with us here at the 2020 Grand Slam Championships here at the National Center of Excellence in Colorado Springs.
All right, we will take a very short break, and we'll be back with our first semifinal. We'll have in blue Anastasia Zolotic, and in red we'll have Faith Dillon. We'll be right back at you.
TJ Curry coming at you from Manchester, England at the World Championship.
That's right.
Hey guys, it's Anna and Maddie.
Really looking forward to just getting out there and fighting. To hopefully rematch Cuba again to beat him this time.
I just finished competing. I just won the first gold medal for the Team USA.
All right, our first semifinal in the women's under 57 kilogram division. In blue, from right here in Colorado, Anastasia Zalotic. And in red, also from Colorado, Faith Dillon.
And our semifinal athletes have entered the arena. This is the
Yes.
under 57 kilogram category between the #1 seed, Anastasia Zlotic, and the #4 seed, Faith Dillon. Anastasia is 5'11", 54 kilograms. She trains here at the National Center of Excellence in the Academy program, coached by Gareth Brown. She's from Florida originally, where she's now 17 years of age, and she does school online. She's the Pan American Games gold medalist. She won a Grand Prix bronze medal, and she won a silver medal at this Grand Prix final. This last 2019 Grand Prix final. The youngest. You see Coach Gareth Brown, he's not going to coach either one of these athletes as they're both in the academy, so he'll sit out and watch these both players compete here. Faith Dillon is 5'9", 56.8 kilograms. She's a resident athlete here as well. Pretty recently applied here and received resident athlete status here at the academy. She's also coached by Gareth Brown. Again, not today. She's from Las Vegas, Nevada. She's 17 years of age. She won a gold at the 2019 U.S. Open, gold at the 2019 National Championships, and again is a residential athlete. Anastasia doesn't like doing anything in her spare time. Faith
She
likes.
said she has a new nickname, and Gareth said that that nickname has not been approved. So
Okay.
I'll table it for now.
We'll table that.
There's one out there. Just in case
So
you
Faith
wonder.
Dillon coached by her home coach, Ed Gibbons. And that's a nice punch by Anastasia Zlotic. On the other side, Anastasia is coached by Coach Russ Gale. Again, both coaches know these athletes well. Anastasia came from Florida, from Dennis White. That's her home coach from originally, and Dennis White in the next level program is Russ Gale spent some time there with Anastasia. On the other side, Faith Dillon came, for one time was training in California, but now has been training in Nevada with Ed Gibbons for a while now, but has since, again, moved here to the academy. So Zlotic finds a head kick to take it to 4-0. So just so much length from Anastasia. She just has really long legs, obviously very tall, long-legged fighter, but can do a lot of other things, and that's what you get enamored with the front leg. Roundhouse kick, the front leg long, roundhouse kick over the shoulder, and she comes in with a nice solid right-hand punch.
Yep.
And the left leg is really sneaky good. Really sneaky good with a flip, really good sneaky good axe kick with the left leg. So she's really, honestly, both sides are pretty equal from Anastasia. You see the left there. The left leg kind of cancel when the left leg follow. Just a few seconds left. Good punch by Dillon. Ends the round on a positive note with a right-hand punch. Anastasia almost was able to bring that the Wiggins in, as we called it last time,
Yep.
where you bring the leg up.
Bring
and
the
you-
leg nice and tight.
And when they punch, you can press it on there, and that's called a Wiggins.
Yeah.
In honor of our good friend
Oh,
Wiggins.
and it fits. It fits. Because if you try to press him, if you try to punch him, gets it in there nice and tight.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
nothing better than a tight Wiggins.
I'm going to have to kind of defer to you on that one. On the other side, our second semifinal will pit the #3 seed Logan Weber, who had a great first quarterfinal win over Madeline Lester. She's going to take on the #2 seed Devin Lewis out of the World Class Athlete Program. So you're going to have Devin Lewis and Logan Weber. They've competed a few times against each other as well. So I think now we're getting down to these girls that have fought each other in this country several times. So it's going to be, usually it comes down to who's on. Like who's really on their game that day, because they
Right.
both know each other pretty well. I'm sure now that Faith Dillon here and Anastasia are competing against each other, but they're also training together. So, that's a nice idea on the spin kick by
Good
Dillon.
turn.
But Anastasia just relentless there with that front leg pressure, and that front leg follows. Good tempo change. That's a nice, that But there's the Wiggins. She
Yep.
comes in with the right hand punch.
Nice,
and
tight
nice
Wiggins.
compressed little roundhouse kick to the inside, which we're joking on that. But there's Faith
Nice,
Dillon.
good to follow over the shoulder.
Found the range on the head kick, and so now is really starting to get some confidence here. She's got this thing to within 2 points. There's a little slip there by Dillon, so she'll be down by 3.
I would like to read a comment to you, Jay, if you got a second.
I would love to hear comments as this match
That's
is
a
going.
big old loop earring Russ is wearing. Just wanted to put that out in the atmosphere. Let it sit. Let it live on its own. It is from the Steve the Pirate collection.
Just a minute left in this. We're going to try to deflect from the coaches back to the athletes. There's a beautiful back kick, and she's going to take the lead as she throws a nice right leg back kick. And Anastasia got her leg a little too far out in front of her, kind of fell into the back kick.
Yeah.
And give Faith Dillon a lot of credit. Great distance, great timing. Another little flick over the shoulder, almost scores.
And she hits her
And
with
Anastasia does the front leg
Yeah,
kind of
that
touch
thing-
on the back of the
That
headgear.
thing that we don't really have a name for.
No, it's so flexible. It's so long. Oh, another. Almost scores again. And that ends the second round. So we'll go into the third round with a nice tight match between Anastasia and Faith. Anastasia holding on to that 2-point lead. So Sherm, it's time to kind of start figuring out how this is going to go down. Third round action.
Yes,
so,
sir.
So Anastasia felt in control, started off pretty hot, 4-0, no problems, right? But Faith Dillon has slowly climbed back into this match. So what do you tell Faith? Because you only have one round to do it. You got the lead for a little while. You didn't have very long. So what are you going to tell her here in the third round?
Continue to be aggressive and kind of push that action and force Anastasia to have to respond to you instead of letting her set the tone and the pace. What I think got her from 0-4 to this 8 points was a disruption in Anna's rhythm. And if you let Anna set the tone and set a pace, you have to deal with long, flexible, and she's aggressive. You got to deal with a lot of problems. So I think the more aggressive Faith is, and the more often she kicks first and kicks opportunistically like that, she has the opportunity to get back in this. She's really only one kick away.
Let's see if she can do it, Sherm. Zlotich in the blue, Dillon in the red. Nice punch by Dillon. Zlotich follows with a cut kick, follows with another, and another. Relentless pressure from Anastasia here. Yeah, Coach Givens asking for some activity here by Dillon, so he's looking for the same thing you were asking for, just that constant offensive pressure. Because if you let Anastasia get off first and continue to do that, there you go. There's a sneaky
with a left
back
leg.
leg.
She goes a back leg push kick.
Yeah, and it's a sneakier back leg than you
Because
than you used to.
you're expecting her to just step forward to close the space. She picks her leg up. That front leg hook kick could pay dividends.
Yeah, it's been close several times, so I wouldn't be surprised if it hits her late in the third round. It could be a difference maker for Dillon.
The more she makes Anastasia have to commit to closing the space, the better the likelihood is.
There's a nice spin again, but that's a little low.
Yeah, it caught a little thigh action.
Yeah, it was low. We had a really good view of it. Accidental spin, but definitely low. Good punch by Zlotich. One light, not two there, so she doesn't get the point for the punch. Oh, that's a nice inside roundhouse kick. Does a cut, drops it down, brings it right back up,
Nice
scores
and
the left
tight.
leg.
Nice
Yeah,
and tight.
not only does she score it nice and tight, but she scored, and again. So here comes the relentless pressure. But the back kick scores, Sherm. The back kick does score. So with 30 seconds left, it's a 1-point game. Zlotich clinging to the 1-point lead. 30 seconds left. We got ourselves a great
we have us a
semifinal
good
here.
Semifinal.
There's a spin again, looking for that back kick. She scored 8 points out of her 14 on those two back kicks, so I wouldn't be surprised if she goes back to that. Nice try by Anna trying to hit the front leg hook kick.
Ten seconds.
Good start stab there. That one
She's got a
wasn't as
kick
good.
right then.
So Faith ran out of gas. It looks
Yeah.
like, oh, she's a little sore, a little tired. Faith ran out of gas. I thought she had a chance to take that. It looked like in the last, I don't know, 7 to 10 seconds, just kind of just stepped away and couldn't attack.
Yeah, and I'm not positive she ran out of gas, but I know she kind of felt I don't know what to do in this moment. You
Yeah,
can
I think
see
she
it
might
in
be
the-
injured. I'm going to be curious
Yeah.
because she sort of grabbed her quad. Might be a little last-second injury there, but that's a great match. There's a good view of Master Jay Warwick and Coach Gareth Brown. You know, that's basically our COO and our resident coach. But got to be really pleased to see both these girls out there battling it out in a one-point game. Congratulations, Faith Dillon. Probably the best loss I've seen in this arena in a while. And on the other side, Anastasia Jelojic finds a way to get to the finals here in the women's under 57 kilogram Grand Slam. Up next, Logan Weber will be in the blue from Kansas. Devin Lewis from Colorado in the red.
in the red.
Take a minute. We'll be right back with the 2020 Grand Slam semifinals in the under 57 kilogram division. I thought we were missing that. Okay.
Just keep that shot, okay? Stand by it.
All right, our final semifinal match. In blue from Kansas, Logan Weber. All right, in blue from Kansas, Logan Weber. And in red from Colorado, Devin Lewis.
And the athletes have entered the arena. The second semifinal between Logan Weber and Devin Lewis. This is minus 57 kilograms. Logan Weber is 5'8", 57 kilograms exactly, from Versus Sport Taekwondo, coached by Seth Wilson, but today will be coached by Sang Cha. She's 19 years of age and is a sophomore college at Johnson County College. She won the silver medal at the 2019 Canadian Open. She won a bronze medal at the tag team at the World Collegiate University Championships in Naples, Italy. and was on the World Cup team that competed this year. Devin Lewis is 57 kilograms as well. Weighed in right at that. She's 5'7". She's from the World Class Athlete Program and takes a 3-0 lead. She's coached by David Bartlett and Terrence Jennings. Today she'll be coached by Terrence Jennings. Her hometown is Stafford, Virginia. She attended, looks like Brook Point and American Military University. She graduated in 2011. She's a 2019 national champion. She's a 2018 Pan Am Championships bronze medalist and a 2017 national champion.
She's done a few things.
Yeah, Devin's been around for a while, and you and I both know that.
Yes.
Logan's also been around, just younger, a little bit younger. Just a minute in, and Devin's head kick has been the difference in this match so far. Logan's going to have to find a way to be a little more active because Devin likes this pace and can steal some points. Just 15 seconds left here in the first round of the semifinals. Oh, nice try by Lewis. Just raises the right leg. Looks like she's going to snap the cut, but floats it right at the face of Weber. Weber just leans out of the way. Great defense by Logan Weber. Great. She's done a good job of keeping that right arm right in front of the chest gear, so when she does drive in with that cut kick that she covers it. But right now, Devin Lewis has the head kicks going in. So she's up 3-0 at this point. Coach Shaw giving instructions to Logan Weber. Here we go, third round action. Second round action, I apologize. 3-0 here. Yeah, Devin Lewis doing a good job just stabbing her cutout. Really just kind of probing with the front leg. Then does a nice little defensive roundhouse kick. Good, give Logan Weber a lot of credit because that was really well timed. I thought for sure he was going to score. She just did a good enough job dropping her arm, at least clipping some of it so it didn't get the pressure to score. Both girls content to keep the right leg in front and contented to cancel with each other. Just whoever throws the cut kick, the other one kind of raises their leg, tries to kind of block it off, kind of move it to the side. Oh, a nice front leg over the shoulder by Weber, just doesn't connect. Good inside roundhouse kick, but there's the difference. Her left leg doesn't score. By Weber, Lewis's left leg does. Oh, and a nice front leg just reaches to the head and scores. Right. So now it's taking an 8-0 lead on Logan Weber. So Logan Weber's gonna have to change the tempo a little bit. Gonna have to make some changes as she's down 8-0. Lewis has done a good job to this point of controlling the tempo, even though both are content to play this a little more slow-paced, conservative game. Lewis has done the better job of hitting. She's just been more accurate with the techniques. Just a few seconds left here in the second round.
And
And that'll end the round, but the round belongs to Devin Lewis, as she was 3-0 after the first round, comes into the second round and reels off 5 straight points to take an 8-0 lead. Now, Weber does pick up her first point on a deduction late in the second round, but will have plenty of work to do.
Yes.
Down 7 going into the third round. Yeah. Lewis content to sit and listen to Coach Jennings. Jennings is going to give her some advice here to kind of keep that lead, if you will. And again, this has been a little bit of a slower pace, conservative type fight. So I'll be interested to see, can Logan Weber ramp up the action, increase the intensity here as well, and try to get some points, and in the process not getting caught going in.
yeah, and because the high tempo, the high output, high volume game's not really her forte.
No, it's not.
Um,
But she can do it, and
she
and
can. She
I've
does
seen
it, and we've seen it, and we've done it in spurts.
And I've also seen Lewis match that intensity when people do that. So
Yeah.
she has international medals. So Devin Lewis, world class for sure. With the 7-point lead, I expect a lot of the same from Devin Lewis. Just some continuous offense, but not real offense like that right there. That's not real offense. That's, I'm going to attack you so you don't attack me.
Defensive offense.
Yeah, it's just solid offensive play to kind of kill some time, to kind of continue to be aggressive without putting yourself in too much of harm's way. On the other side, Weber content to play defense, and that's not going to work. Lewis isn't going to put herself in too much harm's way, so she's going to have to take some chances. It can't be one and done here. It's got to be multiple techniques, and in the process, I said,
Not get scored.
not get scored, not run into something, and that's the problem. We ran into a head kick there. So from an 8-1 to 11-1, now it's feeling like a really big task to get these points back. So, but I did tell you, she has a left leg spin. It just doesn't come out often. I talked about that in the first match. There's something sneaky that she can do that you'd be surprised about would be that she can spin with her left leg, but it doesn't come out often. In this case, it needed to come out earlier. So hopefully she can find a way to maybe get Lewis to kind of throw that cut a little bit lazy, kind of falling forward and spin underneath it and score some points.
Yeah, Weber's going to have a hard time trying to get these lights up.
Yeah, that's a one-kick attack and stop, and that's what
Right.
you can't. I mean, you're down by 10. You're right at 40 seconds. I'd like to see. Yeah, that's nice. That's the secondary technique that touched the face but didn't score. That's unfortunate because that should have scored. But this has to be a relentless attack, and it needs to come out. This last 30 seconds needs to be.
Yeah, this energy needs to be
Yeah,
higher, and it's not being.
And kicks are going to have to come out in bunches, and they're going to have to go to the head, and you're going to have to take some chances.
Yep.
And in that process, you could get kicked hard in the face. And I understand that's a scary feeling, but how bad
yeah.
do you want to win the match? We've all been there. She's doing a good job of putting pressure on now. Lewis doing a really good job of canceling out, but in the process of canceling, she was able to lift one up and score to the head again. So Devin Lewis scores and scores again to the head.
It escalated quickly.
And that's going to do it in the match. The match ends right there at 21-1, but they're going to let it finish out. The game is over anyway. That's going to end the match anyway because that's a 20-point gap in the third round. So congratulations to Devin Lewis as she'll move to the finals. Logan Weber, a semifinal finish here at the Grand Slam. Nothing to hang your head about that. Back to the drawing board again.
Yep.
For Logan, but again, we're going to find a way to see these athletes in these arenas get better, and that's what we're looking for here. But without question, Devin Lewis is the winner here. She'll move to the finals where she's going to take on the 1-seed Anastasia Zalotic. So 1 versus 2 in the finals of the women's minus 57 kilogram category. So stay with us. Sherman's going to tell you about our break time coming up, but we're going to have a final for you. So this is the 2020 Grand Slam here at the National Center of Excellence.
The women's under 57 kilogram final will be coming to you live in 15 minutes. The women's under 57 kilogram final will have in blue Anastasia Zalotic, the number 1 seed, and in red the number 2 seed, Devin Lewis. That match will come to you live in 15 minutes. Hey, so this is Sherman Nelson, and I'm here with Christina Teachout, and we're already acting silly, so it's going to be a good interview. She is the youngest Academy athlete, just turned 14, is that right?
Yes.
Holy cow, I don't know how you can be that good at something. All I was good at 14 was throwing rocks, and that's way less than what you do. What's it like being out here training with Coach Brown and with these athletes?
Can I hold it?
Sure.
It's really good. It's an amazing experience for me. I feel like I've grown a lot just in the past week that I've been here. And then plus from the 3-week camp in December, that was also really helpful for me. So yeah.
All right. And you're going back and forth between here and Florida. What's that like? Florida, which always feels like heaven, and Colorado, which is scenic, but sometimes it can be a little burr.
Yeah, I don't like the cold. I hate it. I like the humidity and my hair being all puffy.
Girl, yes.
I like that. Yeah.
Yes. I understand about humidity and hair, but what can you do? So let's talk about a little bit about your 2020. What's on the schedule, the calendar for you? What do you want to accomplish in 2020?
Junior Worlds, medaling, hopefully gold at Junior Worlds, and then winning all the majors here in Colorado. So.
All right. Well, you know what? To be the team member, you win the majors, and that's how you get there. Listen, I heard that you're quite the kickboxer. And word at the barbershop was that you knocked out CJ one day.
Yep,
yeah, you knocked him out. He was crying?
Yep.
Yeah, so CJ, this is going out to you. 14-year-old girl's knocking you out, bro. People gonna talk, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, listen, but you obviously have the skills to pay the bills. So listen, this is Coach Nelson with Christina Teachout, and guess what? She didn't even flinch. You see that? Oh, and the jump front kick. All right, she might do all right at this program. This is us saying bye to y'all.
TJ Curry coming at you from Manchester, England at the World Championship.
That's right.
Hey guys, it's Anna and Maddie.
See ya real soon.
Plus 65 kilograms. Now, we've got female divisions too.
Sir, that is Saturday.
I'm reading the wrong one. I apologize, group.
Chopping it up. B, C, D,
I knew this one.
E. Then we have our seniors. So with our seniors, with our adults, okay, we're getting photobombed. All right. All right, what's brown and really, really sticky?
What?
A stick. Consider yourself officially chopped. All right, we have made it to the final match of the day, the women's under 57 kilogram final. Yeah, all right. All right, y'all ready for some action? In blue, from Colorado, Anastasia Zalotic. And in red, also from Colorado, Devin Lewis.
And our athletes have entered the arena. This is the finals, as you heard Sherman say, of the under 57 kilogram division between the number 1 seed, Anastasia Zalotic, and the number 2 seed, Devin Lewis. Anastasia is 5'11", 54 kilograms. She lives in Colorado now. She trains at the academy and is coached by Gareth Brown. She's 17 years of age, from Florida, and her accomplishments are the Pan American Games gold medal, a Grand Prix bronze medal, and the 2019 Grand Prix final silver medalist. She likes to just rest in her spare time. Devin Lewis is 5'7", 57 kilograms. She trains at the World Class Athlete Program under David Bartlett and Terrence Jennings. Terrence Jennings is coaching her today. She's from Stafford, Virginia, and attended Brook Point and American Military University, where she graduated in 2011. Zalotic up 2-0 right off the bat, 20 seconds in. Devin is the 2019 national champion, the 2018 Pan American Championships bronze medalist, and the 2017 national champion. She loves hanging out with her friends and watching movies when she's not training. Both these girls very accomplished fighters, both these girls very physical fighters. And Zalotic is coming off what I would consider a great year. Oh, nice front leg axe kick. Throws the axe kick, stretches it all the way out. Lewis thought she had her head out of the way, but Zalotic with that long reaching axe kick scores to make it 5-0. Lewis content to play a little defense here. Zalotic has been on the attack. Here comes the attack by Lewis now. There's that same axe kick again, almost contacts her headgear again. A nice try by Lewis, just barely misses. Got to extend that a little bit. Coach Jennings thinks she should have scored it. I do too. Good little follow. Just follows inside. Oh, another over the shoulder. Just barely missed. Zalotic does a good job of extending kicks without putting them down and extending it again and even a third time. A great first round by Anastasia Zalotic. She takes a 5-0 lead over Devin Lewis. Again, both these players have competed against each other several times, so they know each other well. Coach Gareth Brown, coach here at our academy here at the National Center of Excellence. I'm coaching Zalotic now through the processes, if you will, and the thought processes, and again, strategies for round 2 of this final. Back to action, round 2 finals. Zalotic in the blue from Colorado, Lewis in the red from Colorado. Winner takes, and there's a front leg, left leg over the shoulder, stretches all the way out and scores quickly to take a quick 8-0 lead now. and feeling good and feeling confident now. Zalotic is going to be physical on the inside. She's not going to back up. She's not going to take any pressure away from Devin Lewis. Oh, nice front leg. Lewis scores the cut kick, but in the process, it gets kicked in the face and now punched. And a deduction for kicking after Calio to take it to 311. So really that's a wash. The head kick came in and the body shot from Lewis, but the head kick, but then the deduction. So they both. She's going to continue to keep an 11-point. I beg your pardon, 8-point lead at 11-3. Minute 20 left here in the second round of this final. Last match of the day, and Lewis content to kind of prep pressure on, but not willing to really attack Zalotic, as she is just so adept with a nice defensive front leg. That's what Lewis needs to do. She needs to take it over that shoulder, stretch it. Good try there again. So she's been close twice. I think she's going to have to make some contact in order to win this on that head kick because the punches are there. They're not strong enough. Coach Jennings a little frustrated they're not pushing for it. One light did go up on that one, though. Good defensive left leg roundhouse kick by Jennings. Zalotic interior defense, very solid. Covers it out nicely. Oh, 2 in a row. That was impressive. 3 in a row. Left leg to the head. Holds it up, scores again to the head, puts it down, and then decides to go one more time. And this match has got out of hand in a hurry up, 20-3 by Zalotic. So just finding the head kick range just over and over again here mid-second round. And has taken firm control of the ring. Good, nice little inside roundhouse kick. Gets tangled up, comes with the inside roundhouse kick and doesn't score it, but showing good range that she's not just a long-legged fighter, and scores again. So with just a second left, ends the match, 23-3. That's going to end the match. In an impressive, fantastic mid to late third round as she comes up with point after point after point, all head kicks, and scores to end this match 23-3. So there's your winner and Grand Slam champion. That is Anastasia Zalotic out of Colorado. Devin Lewis will go away with the silver here today, but it's all Anastasia second round action from about the last minute in. You guys saw it. One right leg head kick scores. Without putting it down, scores it again and again and again. 3 in a row. Just really found the range as you're seeing some of the highlights that I'm watching with you. There's the front leg axe kick. Keeps it up there and tries to rechamber and score quickly. There's a front leg again. So right now she's clinging to the 8-point lead. There's the 2-point body shot by Lewis, but the front leg hook kick scores by Zalotic. There's the front leg to the head. We're going to have interviews with our runner-up, Devin Lewis, as well as our champion, Anastasia Zalotic, with Sherman Nelson, your Minister for Information. It's coming up soon. We're just watching these highlights. Don't worry, we got them. And let's take it out to Sherman with our runner-up, Devin Lewis.
All right, I'm here with Devin Lewis, the runner-up in women's minus 57 kilograms. Can we give Devin a hand? Yes, yes. I have had the pleasure of knowing Devin a long time, watched her grow up. She's with the WCAP program now. You're just making leaps and bounds in progress. Talk us through this match. What was going through your head as you were entering this final?
Our mentality was just to keep going forward, but unfortunately, sometimes it doesn't work out that way. But it's more to work on.
Okay, all right, that's fair, that's fair. What, as it relates to training, without really, because we're not really concerned with X's and O's, but what about the training that you're getting is preparing you for these moments? Because like I said, I've watched you, I've known you a long time now, and you are becoming a world-class athlete. What about your training is getting you there?
As you guys well know, I train with all guys, so they make me better as an athlete all the time. I may get my butt kicked sometimes, but it makes me better.
Good. So getting beat up by a bunch of guys in this context is a good thing. We must add the context to that, or we will have a multiplicity of lawsuits falling out of the sky all over us. All right, so Devin, is there anybody you want to shout out?
The world-class athlete program in the United States Army, just for setting me up for success in everything I do. My coaches, Coach Jennings and Coach Bartlett, they always have my back. My team, WCAP, and Ms. Lima's back at home.
Yes, thank you. Yes, we don't leave Arlene out. Good, congratulations. Can we give it up one more time for Devin? World class. All right, that crazy girl is here somewhere. I don't know, because she does strange stuff. Or she might attack me from somewhere. I'm going to switch sides. Can we give it up for the women's under 57 champion, Anastasia Zalotich? You have had you're having a good run. I haven't really had a chance to talk to you since the Grand Prix final bronze medal. Congratulations. I think I sent you a message, but this is real life. What was that like?
I mean, it was crazy. I mean, to go to such a big event at such a young age and being able to fight like top athletes like Jay Jones and Nikita and Tatis and stuff like that. I mean, it's a great opportunity. I love doing it, and I mean, it makes me hungry for more. So. I like it. We want to keep feeding you. So you have this event right after the holidays. You didn't get a lot of break. What did you do to kind of get ready to come out of holiday mode? I know you spent some time with family and get ready to go to competition and Olympic qualification mode. I mean, I think during the break, I made one of my cousins get up and go to the gym with me. So when I came back here, I was ready to train and give it my all and getting ready for this competition and the ones that are throughout this year. So.
All right, good. Well, whoever that cousin is, thank you. And if you're in her family, apparently you get forced to do things. All right, so, well, you're sponsored by Opro, so you already have these fancy mouthpieces, and you will get $500 for being the Grand Slam champion. Is there anybody you want to shout out?
Probably just my family and my friends that are here supporting me, and of course my teammates that come in every day and push me to my max and help me get better.
Awesome. Well, listen, I'm going to let you close it out. This is our last session. Thank you guys for coming out today. I hope that you are inspired, encouraged, and empowered to go out and be the change you want to see. All right, so you get to close us out.
Thank you for watching, and you just got chopped. Yes. Gotcha.
Imitation is the best form of flattery. I appreciate that. Good. Get up, get your things, and get out. I don't know why y'all still sitting here. Y'all at home, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Be back tomorrow. We have 2 more days of action, and I'm here with the champ, who is my clone, apparently, because she likes to chop me in the neck. Good job, girl.